squirt. Sauce. Squirt, squirt. Sauce. Wake up, grab your phone, good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Good morning, my Edmonton friends. It's your Winnipeg girl here, Gina W87, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder Lisa. Have a good weekend, you guys. Bye.
This is Tyler from Brandon, Manitoba, and you're listening to The Sauce with Reese.
Hey, it's Taylor listening from Toronto, New Zealand, coming to Edmonton. I hear that it's going to be snowing this weekend, and you guys are all surprised. Let's be real. There's usually snow on the ground on May long weekend.
Welcome to the
Fair
Sports
enough.
Interaction Studio. It is Fiesty Friday. It is a long weekend. And that was really cool to hear that every single person that was in our speak pipe this morning, they're not even here.
Nope, coming in from different places around the world. I think that's how the internet works.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Reese, was that your buddy in the middle, or you don't even know who that is?
No, that was just some awesome guy.
From
Some
Brandon,
really smart
Manitoba.
guy.
It was
Smart guy.
Reese doing a cool voice. Have you seen the Hey Sir guy on Instagram? Hey Sir. Have you seen him?
I think you've talked about this on the show, and you're so passionate about it, and we
Have
don't
I?
care.
I haven't.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this guy can do a really good woman's voice.
But he also is like a puppeteer.
Oh, okay.
And he
know who
goes
you're
into
talking
convenience stores and he'll be like, "Hey sir, can you help me please?"
But he doesn't move his mouth.
Well, no, he does it when nobody's looking.
Oh.
And then he it's so good. It sounds so much like an actual person that everybody's like, "Did you guys hear that?"
And it doesn't sound like it's coming from him. Like he has a way of making it sound
Yeah.
like it's in the corner of
It's
the room.
incredible. And then he's like, "Help, I'm in the ceiling." And he's like, "This woman's in the ceiling. She needs our help." And like people will start like getting ladders.
That is not entertaining for me.
"I'm stuck in the cooler. Help." It's one of those ones that I watched the first 20 I saw. I laughed really hard, but now it's starting to like not be as funny.
Yeah, you got to move on.
You know, like, but other people are just discovering it. So I hope he continues to do it. It's just it has a shelf life, I guess.
Rachel from Cranbrook, BC said, "Good morning. It's my favorite episode of the week." Yeah, we love Feisty Friday. We were supposed to have Boardsy on as a guest today, and then we forgot he's fine in Victoria. So he's gone for the long weekend, but that's okay. That's okay. We've got some really fun guests on the show today.
We can get feisty without boards. You know,
We got Woz. Woz is going to pop in later on the show. And then we have a really cool first-time guest on the sauce who wears a lot of hats.
Yes. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well,
like literally, but like work-wise, yes.
Work-wise, he does a lot.
Jordan Baker.
Jordan Baker.
Head coach of the Edmonton Stingers.
He's going to be joining us shortly, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So are we a little bit nervous?
I mean, he's the head coach, GM,
Manager.
part owner now.
Oh, no, you already
if
said
I'm
GM.
not mistaken.
Owner, GM,
President.
coach, president, previous basketball player.
Yeah, he played for the Stingers for a few years. Played for the U of A Bears. Anyway, this guy's done it all. So yeah, I'm not nervous. I'm excited to chat with him and see what's going on with the Stingers this year.
What's going on in that Canada game? Reese, you have a TV that you can see to your right. I feel like you need to give us live updates throughout the sauce today.
Yeah, right now we're just heading into the intermission. Canada's up 2-0, courtesy of a John Tavares goal and a...
Didn't Nurse assist that one?
Yeah, Nurse did. Get used to hearing a lot of that in Toronto.
Tavares from Nurse.
And then I think there was a goal that got called back from that Sweden had scored that Nurse was on the ice for, but got called back.
And
It's
then
all good.
we had the double Riley goal for Canada to make it 2-0. Ryan O'Reilly from Morgan Riley.
Hey-o.
Maybe something we hear in Edmonton.
Yeah. Who knows?
Grow up.
There's a chance. that we'll kick tires on Ryan O'Reilly this offseason. And to trade Nurse to Toronto, we probably have to take back Morgan Riley. So the double Riley's going to be ours, and they can have the Nurse assisting Tavares.
Saucy M in the chat, can you please ask Jordan why the Stingers games end when the first team gets to 90 points? Never understood that when I went to watch the games.
They just experiment, like they try new things, and I think that's almost like a responsibility of upstart leagues. You look at the PWHL, they experiment with different things, and then if they have some traction and people seem to really like them, maybe they move them into the AHL. You know, like that's how 3-on-3 overtime started, and then we realized that's the best way to solve regular season games. Is they started in other leagues and then worked their way here.
Okay, there are some people that are watching live a little bit confused, saying, what? I thought Canadian hockey is over. Team Canada hockey is over. Do you want to break down what kicked off today? It goes until the 31st of May.
The World Hockey Championships, which some years are really exciting. They used to be exciting when the Oilers would get bumped from the first round every year because we'd send over like Taylor Hall, Jordan Eberle, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. You know, like that stretch, they were always on the World Hockey Championship teams. Mm-hmm. This year, it's exciting because Crosby went over, which could potentially be his last time representing the country.
Right. Just
based on his age.
Celebrini's the captain.
Celebrini's the captain, and Crosby didn't take the C. I don't think he wanted it.
He's like, give it to the young guy.
They gave it to Celebrini. So Reese was pointing out that this is fairly unique. What was the stat you had for Crosby?
Oh, that this will be his first time not being the captain of the hockey team that he's on since he scored the golden goal in 2010.
That's insane.
Wow.
So it's been 16 years.
And every team he's played on, World Championship,
everything,
Four Nations, Olympics, and the Pens, he's been the captain.
So this is it is the clearest way of the passing of the torch that I think I've ever seen.
Yeah,
like. It's almost poetic.
But McDavid should be in the middle grabbing the torch for a while first.
For sure. And I mean, like, I think if McDavid wasn't banged up, I bet you he'd be there too, like, playing in this. Because, I mean, that guy just loves hockey, but...
He's doing morning yoga. He's stretching. He's relaxing. He's taking some time.
So we've got for the Oilers that are playing on it. I think there's 5 of them. So that sentence was very confusing.
Yeah, wait, what? Can you start over?
We have Darnell Nurse. We have Matthias Ekholm playing in the game today as well, playing for Team Sweden. We've got Ike Howard playing for Team USA. We've got Darnell Nurse. Did I say that already?
You did. You started with that.
We've got Evan Bouchard. And we've got one more.
Don't help him.
Name that player.
Wait, give him a clue.
Curly hair.
Oh, yes. Josh Szymanski playing for
Bang.
Team Germany. So that's the Oilers that will be representing Edmonton at this tournament.
The Ducks have been eliminated from the NHL playoffs.
Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we're a bit petty. Maybe I went back on Instagram last night and I replied to Wild Wing, their mascot.
Darkwing Duck.
To Wild Wing, who was sassy to us when we got eliminated. And wrote LOL underneath one of our videos. Guess what I did last night? I found that comment. I just responded, LOL.
So the Anaheim Ducks mascot woke up today, already sad that their team got bumped from the playoffs in
Gets
6
a
games.
ding notification from us.
And you're LOLing back.
I couldn't wait. A week later, I went back. Lol.
Speaking of going back, I told a story on the show here on Wednesday, I guess. I was comparing relationship issues I had in grade 6 to the Oilers coaching situation.
That's right. You were talking about your ex-girlfriend from grade 6 and her best friend.
I didn't know they were best friends. I was dating
Some
the
boyfriend.
one girl. I asked the other girl to the dance.
How do you
and if
not
she
know-
said yes, I was going to break up with the first girl.
How do you not know that your girlfriend's best friend is the other girl you asked to a dance?
Because in grade 6, you don't really even talk when you're dating. You just say your boyfriend, girlfriend, and then I'd take her for ice cream sometimes.
That's nice.
And her friend would always tag along, not this one, different one. And I'd have to buy her ice cream too. Just walk behind us like 6 steps. She was just there for the screen.
I mean, I have friends that are like, I don't need a boyfriend. I have Ryder. Because you make them Caesars and you cook them dinner. And, that's just who you are.
And sometimes we...
No, you don't. Although I do feel like if I die, they'll swoop in there.
There'll be a lineup of your friends that are interested.
Well, there's a couple that would definitely be like...
He'll do.
Yeah.
I guess. Anyway, so I brought this up and I name dropped the actual people involved in the stories and their names. And Chelsea, my ex from grade 6.
She was tagged in the comments. That's so embarrassing.
And she commented back. So she's now
back in your world.
giving her opinion about a grade 6 relationship.
And?
That would have been 31 years ago.
What did she have to say? Did she say everything happens for a reason? Did she say, wow, is this a sign that like we should be connected again?
Yeah,
You're not married yet.
I think she said, I still haven't gotten over you. Even though her profile picture's her and her new husband. So that's...
Ryder, you can't just lie.
Okay, she definitely didn't say that.
Oh, you found it. Thank you, Reese. Okay, so there's me making fun of how he says Ashley. My bad. 0 likes on that comment. Grow up, everyone. Yep. So someone named Tammy commented and tagged Chelsea, your ex.
Yeah, and then scroll down more. And then she...
Ha ha ha. Good analogy.
Oh,
with a kissy emoji, or is that a laughing emoji? Oh, okay.
Oh, you almost got jelly there.
Oh, look how nice. Reese's mom liked the video. That's a supportive queen right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Debbie in the likes.
No kidding, or my mom. She doesn't even have Instagram. But
True.
It's only 75 likes. Come on, people.
Yeah, well, that's weak. Can you turn your lamp on? We can't see you. Do you guys like my backwards hat, or is it trying too hard? You want to know why I'm wearing it? It Takes Two is on Netflix, the Olsen twins movie. So I've been heavily inspired.
I think it's good. It kind of reminds me of that Steve Buscemi picture of him with the skateboard a little bit. Of like, hey, hello, fellow kids.
Hello, children. Fellow youngins.
I want to get into a round of complaint corner.
Yeah, we got to get all our grievances off of our chests.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's only positive vibes for the rest of the show. Actually, that's not true. Our 3 stars of anything is kind of complaining. But we got to at least separate them.
This feels to me like we do this on Fridays. We vent, we get our frustrations out, and then you feel great the rest of the weekend. It's like when you get home after a long day and that bra has been bothering you and you get to take that sucker off, Ladies, you know what I'm talking about.
It digs into your ribs.
And you're just like, screw this. I've held it together. So rid yourself of that bra.
That's why we don't wear push-up bras anymore. We are burning down the patriarchy, and we are uni-boobing for life. Sports bras only.
I don't think everybody's doing that, are they?
No, probably not.
I'm still seeing some out there. Okay.
My friends when they come around for a Caesar.
Yeah.
All right, complaint corner. I got something to complain about.
Okay.
Hey, Instagram, quit trying to make instants happen. Nobody wants your new feature. Because I went on there thinking, oh, cool. I got a private selfie. It's like Snapchat, smart for you to go and take on one of the biggest social media platforms out there. I thought I was getting a personal, hey. So I go to send one back, hey. Went to all my followers.
No.
Yeah. And obviously I'm not going for a flattering look when I think it's going to my close girlfriends. Delete. Quit trying to make instants happen. We don't want this feature. Get the hell out of here. No.
I think they're smart to do this, though. You look at Snapchat now and
they're trying to get younger people on Instagram.
Who would have known when Snapchat came out that it would become the heavy hitter with young people? But all my daughter's buddies and Snapchat is all that they use.
It's all they want.
They barely text. They just Snapchat.
Yeah, but they'll age out.
Yeah, but I mean, that's why
Maybe.
Instagram doesn't want to age out.
Have you tried have you seen this instance feature, Reese?
No.
Oh.
So you can send unsolicited
No, it goes to your
Like-
story, I think, or something. I don't know. It's stupid. Just stop. Quit adding features. We don't need them.
Okay, you're sounding like an old person yelling to the moon right now. This is every time Facebook changes its format a little bit, you get some older people on there being like, I
Nobody
like
likes
the old
change.
format better.
Nobody likes change, but we got to accept it. That's life. I'm sure instants aren't going anywhere, but I'm still going to complain about it. Next. Who's next?
I've got one. Finding out things that you thought were relatively healthy aren't that healthy. So you like to wreck stuff for me.
I learned this from Liam. This is Liam's fault from ONE. He was the one when I was eating what I thought was a healthy little charcuterie board, like a Lunchable, but the adult version.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, there's some extra ones in the fridge if you want one. He's like, well, what's the fat content versus protein? And I went, oh, I don't know. And because there was more fat, he's like, I'd never eat that.
So the ones for me,
So now I'm looking at the back of labels.
one of the only things I get real enjoyment out with my daughter's softball team and coaching it.
Oh, it's not being there with your daughter and coaching and...
Yeah, that's one of the other few things. Like yesterday I was in a shitstorm out there. If I had hair, it would have blown off of my head.
Well, if you wore a toupee, you'd be
It
screwed.
was just
Yeah.
the wind. Standing there watching them not swing. They're better this year. They're better. They're swinging this year.
So what is the one thing that you enjoy?
Spits.
They're horrible for you.
Sunflower seeds. And now you've gotten that in my ear. I can't even enjoy a handful anymore.
Well, a handful, you can only have a handful.
But that's when you eat spits, you go hard for an hour until your mouth feels like it's going to bleed. That's the best part. And then Lisa's like, oh, half a cup, 300 calories.
It's lots of
and
sodium.
You're full half of your day's sodium for a half cup.
Oh, more than.
No, it's exactly that. Because I had to look at it again yesterday.
See?
So that sucks. I thought spits were like, here, keep yourself busy. They're not bad for you.
They're horrible for you. And then you wake up and you can't close your fists because of the sodium.
The other one was the trail mix here at work. You say to me the other day when I hadn't had breakfast.
300 calories for this tiny little thing of trail mix. I'm just putting it in your ear for perspective.
It's just wrecking stuff that I thought was relatively healthy, and I'd rather go through my life
Not knowing. Yeah.
You sent me a DM yesterday. People that live by golf courses have 125% increased rate of Parkinson's.
It's true. From the chemicals.
It's true from the one influencer that did a video on it.
No.
Well, nobody would live by a golf course if you were truly getting knocked out with Parkinson's for living there.
It could allegedly seep into your drinking water.
So my complaint corner, it wasn't intended to be about you, but it's all things that you have told me are terrible for me. It's
like that. It's
Do
like,
I move now or just hate where I live?
It's like that skit from SNL, the Debbie Downer, where everyone's just trying to have good conversations, and then she comes through. Actually, she just brings down
300
the mood.
calories in that trail mix as I'm
300.
just like
That's crazy.
eating my first bite of food at noon.
Sorry. I'll stop bringing it up. I will.
Okay.
Reese, do you have anything to complain about on a Friday morning?
Yes. Just like why is it so hard? And like we have an awesome company, so it isn't actually that hard for us, but especially around this time, it's our slow season. But why is it so difficult to like try and book time off? And like why do you have to jump through so many hoops to like make this work? And like why do I have to get so anxious when I'm asking my boss when I can get days off? Like
Because you care.
why can't we just say yes?
Oh.
Take this time off. Like,
That's a really
just make
good
it
one.
super
That's a really
easy.
good complaint. And I feel like there are two types of people. People that care, that get anxious, that are like, is it okay? And then there's other people that are willy-nilly taking days off left, right, and center. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. I kind of wish I was like that, where I'm like, nothing matters. We're on a floating rock. I'm going to just take time off because it's good for me.
Well, and yeah, if you don't use them, then all of a sudden they're giving you attitude. Like, why do you have 3 weeks of your vacation left? You got to use these up. And then you're like, well, I can't use them up now. It's because this is hot season.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know what I mean?
Reese,
Hot
we got
season.
Brett Holden in the chat saying he'll cover for you. So there you go. That
Hey,
should
yeah.
that should relieve a lot of anxiety.
That's the thing. I wanted to preface this by saying, like, we have so many awesome people around here that are so excited to help. And I mean, like, everyone should be pretty pumped for when I'm out of here and Brett can hop on for a little bit, because those shows will be really fun.
There you go. We'll miss you, but
There is.
I agree.
I
Brett's
went
laugh is so good.
Stretches of my career not wanting to take days off because I was afraid that the fill-in guy, though, would be, like, really well received.
Ryder, don't tell Reese that. He doesn't need extra anxiety.
I've thought of this every day.
I think that's a natural thought process to have when you're in the field of entertainment media.
Yeah.
You just don't want someone to come in and be better than you, and then now you feel like there's a target on your back.
And I mean, when I first got out of high school and was working, I was taking days off whenever, like, all the time. I was just like, yeah, I don't care at all. But now it's like a little bit more legit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my complaint. But
That's a
we
good
work
one.
for an awesome company, so it's not that hard.
Yeah, no, that's it. And, like, when we do ask around here, I've noticed, they're like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody around here is
So
so
chill.
excited to help somebody out.
Yeah. It's true. I wonder who will sit in for us, or if the show will just not go when we
I don't
take
know.
some days off.
Maddie and Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maddie, who was on the sauce for the very first time this week. What a sweetheart.
We would never want Reese replaced. Don't worry, Grasshopper.
I don't know. Brett
says
just
Wint.
said I'm coming for Reese's job.
Okay, so there's a battle. There is a battle happening here. Those are some good complaint corners. Thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being vulnerable.
Thank you guys for listening.
We've got your buddy Bob in the chat saying, what a great day to give away that Celebrini card. Did we already do that?
Ooh, good point. I don't have it though.
Where is it?
It's at home. I have them in safekeeping. I put them in the safe.
Oh.
That's how I know they're serious.
So should we wait and see if Team Canada wins? Should we give it away?
Next week, they'll still be playing in this tournament.
That's
we will
right.
give away the Celebrini card next week.
And that one's sick.
Yeah.
Like, that one's super dope.
Like, truly sick. Can't
Yeah.
believe Bob, our buddy from Cardaholics, hooked
Just
us
gave
up
it
with
to
that.
us. He's like, here you go. Give it away to one of your listeners.
Yeah.
We were like, what? Okay.
So that is the plan. What's the score in that game now?
Yeah.
Still 2-0? Probably the end of the...
I believe, yeah, still 2-0, 17 and a half minutes to go in the second period.
All right. Go Canada. It is interesting how much I like Celebrini and that it's brought in a whole new level of joy. McDavid obviously does that. Crosby did that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the next one that I'm like, let's go. Is Bedard on this roster, Reese?
No, I think he didn't go. I think it was because he was too banged up.
Yeah.
But I'm not honestly 1,000% sure. I
He
know
would have
he's
went
not playing.
otherwise because he wants to start being
Well, and
a
he was
regular.
heavily criticized last year for not going.
Oh.
And I think that kind of bled into a little bit of
Didn't make the Olympic
not
team,
on the
maybe.
Olympic team. And so this is the best spot for guys to go if they want to get
Brownie points from Team
Yeah,
Canada.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like that is a thing. And in the States, too. I think it was Jason Robertson that didn't go for a year or two and then wasn't on the Olympic team. Mark Scheifele,
Yeah.
same thing. This
Shifley's
is...
there this year.
Okay.
I don't
Interesting.
I don't think Jason Robertson went to this for the States. But you'd think.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think. Maybe he's pissed off about not making our Team USA when he was the leading scorer out of Americans when they were deciding.
Yeah.
That would be very frustrating. Zach Hyman, another guy that got axed that I thought might go. But when you get a little bit older, too, that's what's so wild about Crosby going. Maybe he knows it's potentially the last kick at the can.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to go out on a loss at the Olympics either. So he's maybe motivated going into this one.
Well, and I mean, these older guys that are there, like Tavares and O'Reilly, they didn't make the playoffs. So I think that, a lot of these older guys, too, they want to play for something.
Uh-huh.
They don't want to just go out on the season being like, well, we've been out of the playoffs for 2 months leading up.
Totally. Spend your summer thinking about the last loss instead of spending your summer being like, that was a pretty deadly trip.
Yeah.
Can't believe we won the World Hockey Championships again.
Jordan Baker, the GM, the coach, part owner of the Edmonton Stingers, is joining us on the Sauce. No message from him yet, Reese? All right, he'll be rolling through shortly. We know this because we tagged him on Instagram, and he followed us back.
Let's get into Watch This.
No, this is too long.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty long. It's going to take a while to get through Watch This.
Come on.
I got a lot of things to say. I think we get into recommend something because you brought up trail mix, and Reese has been talking about his trail mix method for like a week, and we still don't know what that means because he's been saving it for the sauce.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do recommend something. Reese, kick it off. What is your trail mix theory?
My trail mix method.
Oh, sorry, method.
Oh, that's okay.
To make sure it doesn't have any calories in it.
Calories, schmalories.
I said I wasn't going to do it anymore. I'm very aware that it's toxic mentality. Toxics. Okay, Reese, what do you got?
Okay, so I've just kind of done this forever with trail mix, but like you just eat the worst stuff first, and it kind of just applies to everything in life. Like, just get the crappy stuff out of the way, and then the rest of it's super good. So, like, in trail mix, like, you eat the almonds, and then you'll probably eat the peanuts, and then...
Raisins?
Raisins probably somewhere in there.
Because you can't start with raisins because you kind of got to mix it with the nut.
Yeah, and I mean, honest, when you really get to be a professional about it,
Yeah.
you can mix the peanuts with the raisins, and that brings it up another level.
I like
So
this.
I always start with the almonds, and then go peanuts, raisins, whatever order you want, and then cashews, M&Ms.
M&M's last.
So
M&Ms
almonds are
last.
your least favorite?
I think they're just like bland,
Yeah.
but so are peanuts.
I like the concept's terrific. I
Thank
just
you.
would probably pick a different order, but that's what's
What
interesting
would be
about life.
So what's your order?
I'd get the raisins out of the way
I'd
first.
get peanuts out of the way first. Boring. Peanuts, raisins, almonds, M&Ms.
I kind of like the mix, though. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
Like chucking a handful in and not really knowing what you get. Making sure there's one chocolate piece in there.
You got to have at least one chocolate. Or I love the ones that have the little mango squares.
Dry mango.
Dry mango is so good.
I'm not sure I like that.
Really?
Yeah. Great analogy for life, though, Reese.
Thank you.
Yeah, get all the gross stuff out of the way first.
Yeah. My recommendation is if you're doing some cleaning this weekend, like I will be, thoroughly. Big, tidy up, clean guy.
You're cleaning this weekend? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I figured you'd call me out for not cleaning as much as I'm bragging about it. But using a lint roller to dust. Like a lampshade, for example.
Oh,
those
that's
things
smart.
are tough to roll. Mm-hmm. No, they're not actually tough to roll. They're tough to clean.
Yes.
They're easy to roll. Use your lint roller on them suckers. The baseboards.
You wet your sock,
Ooh.
and then you slide your foot along to get all the dust off.
Those little lint roller things
Work
do a pretty
smarter,
good job too.
not harder.
Yep. So that's my recommendation. Use your lint roller for dusting things. Curtains, not curtains, like the sunshades. You know
The blinds?
yeah, that's what I was looking for. Blinds, great way to dust those suckers. Roll them.
Well, thank you
My
very much.
recommendation-
You a good-looking girl.
Pretty girl.
Get the shades going.
My recommendation of the day is if you're invited to a friend's house, you never show up empty-handed. It could be anything. It could be scratch tickets, flowers. It could be fancy matches.
Yeah, I saw those fancy matches. Not sure what I think about those. $32 you paid for that?
They're cool. They're aesthetically pleasing. I bought them for myself in this situation, just an FYI.
Like, they're dangerous, too. Because they
Yeah.
look like they're fun to play with.
Yeah, you
like,
don't want to
even
be...
for me as an adult.
You
so
don't
I
want to be
can't
that
imagine
person
a
that's
kid.
like, here's some matches, and then their house burns down the next week. Maybe that one's not a good choice.
What's the deal with them? Like, why are they so fancy?
So I got them from Simone and Ivy, which is a very dangerous place to stop if you're in St. Albert. It's on St. Albert Trail. If you're going in there, just be prepared. You're going to spend $100. Everything is very bougie. And I was like, haven't been in a while. Stopped in. Got some fancy. They're in like a glass jar with the cork. And they're the long matches, and you light it at the underneath the glass thing. So they're just pretty. That's all. Anyway, my recommendation, you never show up to someone's house empty-handed. Bring something, anything, even if they say, nope, everything's covered, we're good. Anything.
Saucy Amber coming through with a suggestion in the chat that is a little mind-blowing as well, something I've never thought of. Never return a Tupperware or casserole dish empty.
Oh my gosh, that is so smart. I've never thought to do that.
That's really cool.
So when you use someone's Tupperware and it's like, okay, I know they're going to want this back. It's expensive, or they take their Tupperware very seriously.
Make a lasagna.
Nuts and bolts.
Whatever.
Banana bread.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Thank you, Amber.
Just raisins.
Huh?
Just raisins.
Just pull all the raisins out of your trail mix.
And put them in the Tupperware?
Yeah, they'll be like, why are these raisins like dusty? They've got nut
They're
dust.
very salty.
They got nut dust on them. Old nut dust. Which guy in my hometown, that was his nickname.
Anyway.
Nut dust. Wasn't very popular with the ladies. That's why we called him that.
Saucy Bob, my recommend something is when you get a donair, ask for a mix of sweet and garlic sauce. Ooh. Slap City. I've never thought, wow, man, some people are just coming through with things that my brain's never went there. What?
Saucer Lindsay, Ryder, don't say nut dust. Sorry, it was a guy's nickname from my hometown. That's why it came
Why don't you tell everyone what you wrote earlier in the chat before the show started when Saucy Miss Mackey said she was packing today?
Well, I was like, yeah, me too. But then I think people thought I was being a pervert. No, I'm packing heat. I got my 9 on me. Just in case. Road rage incidents, you know? Nobody acts too tough when you just pull out your 9.
Speaking of roads, did you guys see the viral video of the empty Waymos that all drove into this neighborhood in Atlanta and just circled a cul-de-sac for hours with no passengers? Terrifying.
Sorry, Waymos?
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
They're
I think so.
The robot Ubers or whatever. So there's no one actually in the vehicle, but they'll come and pick you up and take you places. It's like a robot car.
And they all just started circling in a parking lot.
Yeah. No, in a cul-de-sac, like just around and around.
Jesus. That's terrifying.
It's so scary.
I was in one of those once, and it was actually pretty frightening. Like, it takes a long time to feel comfortable, especially when you get on a freeway and all of a sudden, like...
You want to be the one in control of the gas and the brakes and the steering wheel.
Yeah, you just, like... I've had technology malfunction enough times on me with everything that, like, what's to say? I mean, I guess when you look at...
Are we saying it wrong? Is it not Waymo? How do you say it? Or is Brett saying Waymo is nuts as in like the concept is nuts, not the way we're saying it? Who cares?
Just checking to see if...
Oh, yeah. Are we trying to figure out where our guest is?
The Edmonton Stingers are coming through here. Let me just... Give me a minute.
Sure.
I think he might have just been driving down the street.
Okay,
Oh.
sweet.
How do you know? Does he drive a big yellow truck with a stinger on the side?
No, it's just a guy with a suit and tie in the driver's seat.
Oh my God, he's going to be coming through in a suit and tie
But
and
I
wearing
don't
a
know.
backwards ball cap.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Just making sure I'm so bad at organizing. Oh, Friday at 10 a.m.
For Christ.
So we do have time to do those other things.
All right, perfect. We are saying it right. It is Waymo's. Okay, so you were
Sorry,
in one.
yeah, I can get back into this now.
Okay, so our guest, Jordan Baker,
Coming in at 10.
someone else in a suit's driving by, unless he's super early.
That's totally my fault. Like, he's not half an hour late. I was half an hour early to when I thought I logged him in. I'm so disorganized. This is
But we love you for
my
that.
fault.
It'd be so boring if you were organized.
So I was in one of these things, like I said, terrifying. And then my buddy started chirping the driver, like kind of being mean-spirited to it. Like, wow, you're a real shit driver. You're not getting a tip. And like, it doesn't respond.
No.
But it's just weird to have somebody like saying those things to where the driver would be sitting. So that made me uncomfortable. And then we realized Well, there's definitely a camera on us right now.
Oh, yeah. They're recording every single interaction in those.
So, like, if my buddy gets canceled at some point,
That's why.
it's probably because of the Waymo.
There was a viral video of a guy that was puking out the window of a Waymo on the highway, which I was like, respect.
Mm-hmm.
He could have puked in the vehicle. There's no one in there. But I guess maybe he knew about the cameras.
He would have...
Just puking down the highway.
He's puking down the highway and was smart enough and with it enough to put together that there's cameras, but my buddy's not smart enough.
No.
Anyway, that's so strange that they were just circling, and that's what I'm talking about with it's hard to trust them if they're just doing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, you're in there. You're in a very vulnerable position, it feels like. Completely out of control. And
Well, have you seen those? There's sometimes people that drive the self-driving cars and they have a nap on the like they're driving on a highway and they're just sleeping.
you're
'cause they
not supposed to
can.
do that.
I know they're not supposed to do that.
The Waymo you can sleep in.
But when you're behind the wheel and it's self-driving,
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
no.
Terrifying.
All right, let's get into Watch This now that we know we have time. What a great
Yes.
idea, Ryder. This is brought to you by Just Bite Me Meals, a great choice for healthy pre-made meals. You can also pop into their location and pick them up. They've got a full wall of pre-made meals, a massive kitchen. They're open 24 hours a day. That's how much business that they get. And they'll deliver it right to your door if you want. Sauce 20 saves you 20% off your first order. Bordsy tried the brisket mac and cheese the other day when he was doing his happy hour show. He said it was delicious.
Yes, of
he
course.
totally gets it now.
I had one yesterday.
They're so good. Sauce 20, justbitememeals.com. All right, watch this. Today is the day. The Dutton Ranch is now out on Paramount Plus. As of today, Beth and Rip are back. I never really got into Yellowstone personally. What about you guys?
Yes, I don't think I finished the last season. When I heard that Kevin Costner, that we could have had that actually on yesterday's 3 Stars of Anything, that shows that fell off. All of a sudden, Kevin Costner's just not involved for the last season. He was such a huge part, and they had to kill him off.
Yeah, there was some politics in real life behind the scenes. I
He
think.
was like the guy of the show.
Yeah.
So I get that there's spin-offs, though, because some of the other characters were really well liked
Mm-hmm.
or disliked.
I just said there's something about Beth that really irks me. And then someone had an interesting perspective. They were like, maybe you don't like Beth because she reminds you of you. And I was like, that's deep.
Yeah. And that's why I do like Beth. And you. You know?
Yeah. Okay, so the creator of, or the mind behind Something About Mary and Dumb and Dumber is back. Bobby Farrelly, I think is his name. He's back with a teen comedy that's out in theaters this weekend, and it's called Driver's Ed. It's about a student driver on a reckless quest for love. It sounds promising. Like our teen comedy's back. We know we're getting the next Scary Movie soon.
A student driver.
So he doesn't have his license, but he has a crush on this girl that's like going to college or something.
Okay.
So it's the process of him learning how to drive. And there's like, he's got the driver's teacher. Like there's going to be a funny relationship between them. And I bet his name is Ed. Driver's Ed.
Got it.
So it sounds promising. I mean, the makers of Dumb and Dumber.
And Something
fingers
About
crossed.
Mary.
Yes.
Those are home run movies.
Yeah.
Like both of those almost couldn't have been better. When you look
Yeah.
back at like the top 5, top 10 comedies of all time, those are almost, I would say, in everybody's list.
Do you think Dumb and Dumber would be received the same way if it was released like now, though?
I think,
Pretty Bird.
Pretty bird.
Pretty
yeah,
Bird.
yeah, like Dumb and Dumber, I do think holds
Yeah.
up. There's some other comedies that I wouldn't be, like American Pie. Some of the jokes in that, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, come on.
But I mean, do
Yeah.
you think
Doing
like
it.
Dumb and Dumber, like, I don't know, it's just so, like, some of it is so dumb that, like, do you think there's just a bunch of people that are like, no? I guess it would have been the same thing when it came out.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I don't think dumb goes away. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like
that might
Super
be why
Troopers?
it's timeless, is because dumb doesn't change.
That's true.
Like, you're just dumb. So it's fun to laugh at guys that are a little bit dumber or a lot dumber. All right, Driver's Ed. Check mark. Do you know what it's rated? I got my kid all weekend. Or a
Oh,
good
I
chunk of the
doubt it's for
weekend.
kids. I highly doubt it.
Driver's Ed.
But maybe.
Age rating.
Something that's definitely not for kids. Obsession, a brand new horror film, is out in theaters. It's about this guy who has a crush on a girl. She's not interested. He's friend zoned. And then he picks up this bear where it allows you to make one wish, and he wishes that she'll fall in love with him, but then it's like evil. And then she becomes obsessed with him, but like in a dark way. I don't know. It looks pretty good. That's out in theaters this weekend. Obsession.
Rated R.
Yeah.
But be careful too. If you're looking, I just wrote Driver's Edge age rating, and it says Driver's Ed generally starts at 14 to 16. So if you're just checking that really quick, you might take a 14-year-old with you to the movies.
Don't do that.
No, it's rated R, so you probably don't want to do that.
This is the segment called Watch This, and SNL has their season finale this weekend, and some heavy hitters. Will Ferrell is going to be the host of it, and then Paul McCartney is a musical guest, and rumors are circulating online that he could be bringing Ringo Starr.
No kidding.
Because they have a new duet that's out. That would be crazy
Yeah.
if they were on SNL together.
No doubt.
Super fun. So that's happening tomorrow night.
My tuning of SNL used to be a staple. I'd either watch it Saturday night if I was having a chill night in, or I'd watch it Sunday morning if I went out on Saturday and wasn't around the TV. I haven't watched like the last 5 episodes probably.
I just watch the skits when they're uploaded on their social media.
I wonder
after.
if that's it. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting my fix elsewhere.
Yeah.
But it's sad because it was like an absolute staple for me for so long. So maybe this will get me back into it.
Rooster, starring Steve Carell, is now HBO's most watched debut season in a comedy series in over 15 years. 16.5 million viewers across the 10 episodes that are all now out. And the only others to outperform that were Hung back in the day, and then in the 90s, I think 98, Sex and the City when that first launched.
Really?
I started Rooster and I was bored of it. So maybe I need to try again.
I don't remember the show Hung. It's crazy that it's like ranked as the a former high school sports legend turned middle-aged high school basketball coach finds a way to benefit from his biggest asset.
He's well endowed.
That sounds so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if that would age well. All right, if you're a big fan of fighting, tomorrow night on Netflix, the heavyweight showdown in the world of women's MMA. Gina Carano, I think is how you say her name, will be taking on Ronda Rousey. And Gina helped put women's MMA on the map. She's really good at knocking people out when they're standing up, but Ronda Rousey has like a really good ground game. So it's going to be this battle of like, okay, if they stay up on their feet, Gina could win it with a knockout, but if they get down on the ground, Ronda Rousey could get the win. And that's all shaken down live on Netflix tomorrow. And I'm telling you this because there was a fight a couple weekends ago, and I didn't know about it until it was over. So
It is interesting, too, that they've both become, like, almost bigger than UFC. Like, they became pretty famous people, and they're coming back to their roots to fight. I don't know. It looks like it could be a pretty interesting one.
Ronda Rousey needs some redemption, too.
Well,
She's had some pretty mortifying moments.
Yeah, she looked like she was unbeatable for a stretch. Became the biggest name in fighting.
And then what was it
and
like?
there were some huge names at that time, and I think she was driving in more ratings than any of the dudes that like she was GSP's era. Like there were some big names back then, and she was for a stretch the biggest, and then she just got the shit beat out of her a few times, and that was it.
Like short fights, too. It
Yeah,
sucked.
that one there was like there couldn't have been more lead up, and then she just got pumped for a round and lost.
That walk of shame.
Yeah,
And then she wrote that book. Yeah, that was sad.
And then
Either way,
WWE, she had quite a
Yep.
run there.
Fists will be flying on Netflix tomorrow night. We'll
Are
see
you
what
guys
happens.
gonna watch?
Maybe.
If it's on Netflix, I'd watch that.
Can we
I'll
bet
mind
on it?
you,
Are we
It-
allowed to
oh,
bet
yeah.
on it?
it's Game 6 of Montreal and Buffalo tomorrow.
Oh, the Stingers are here.
I would
Swag.
absolutely want to watch that Game 6.
Is there
but
multiple?
It was an email from Kylie. So I think
Okay.
there's going to be a Kylie and Jordan.
I think Kylie used to work here actually.
What?
All right, they would have found it pretty easy then. I wouldn't have had to give all those instructions.
Hey, you
Above
got to park
dog
on
patch, behind.
this great residential parking. Delicious food at the dog patch. That's funny. Anyway, okay, so big fight happening on Netflix tomorrow night. Be aware of that. SNL, couple good movies now out in theaters.
Why does it feel like Montreal is just a 7-game series team? Like, I have a feeling that even though it's back in Montreal tomorrow night, Buffalo will probably win Game 6. just like Tampa did in Montreal, won Game 6, and then Montreal goes and wins it in 7. I don't know. Like, this could be the exact same series we saw out of Montreal and Tampa again, but it's been like almost oddly easy to predict who's going to win each game. Montreal just kept scoring last night, too. What was the final? 6-3?
Yeah, the last time I checked, it was 6-3, and that's when I was like, okay, I don't have to keep watching this. I'm going to put on Wuthering Heights. I have the house to myself. I can actually watch this. I didn't get to finish it.
It is interesting that happens, hey? Like,
Wuthering Heights is really good. It's now available. You don't have to pay for it anymore if you have Crave. Just saying. Don't watch it with other people, though. It's weird to do that.
It's pretty steamy, hey?
Well, it's like, what's the word I can use that's appropriate?
Go for it.
The entire film, it's like edging. Like, you're like, get it on already. Like, it's so... They did such a good job. You're like, I just want them to hook up. It's really well done.
So does it feel like when you've been in a position like that when you're watching it?
No, I want to be in that position. Can you pretend that you're just kind of into me and then just give a little bit? That's what it's doing. It's a great movie. There's a reason why one of my friends, she's like, I watch it every weekend. I was like, it can't be that good.
She watches it every weekend.
It's like her comfort movie now. I don't know if that's concerning, if that's
hilarious,
problematic or not. But all right, should we get to our guest? We're so excited about this.
Yes, and today's guest is brought to you by Southview Acura, family owned and operated on the Edmonton South Side. Wonderful people, wonderful showroom, great vehicles. I've driven a few of them now from Southview and highly recommend. So go in and see Ryan and all our buddies down there at Southview.
All right. Welcome to the Sauce, Jordan Baker of the Edmonton Stingers. First time on the Sauce. Thank you for coming in.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
It's you wear a few hats down there for the Edmonton Stingers.
Just a
these
few.
days. I was
Can you
looking
list
into it
them
today.
off? Let's start from the top. How big is your business card?
The business card only says president on it. So,
Okay.
Keep it fairly simple because there's not much need for a basketball coach to have a business card. So
Good point.
just says president, but I am also the general manager and the head coach of the team. So.
Very cool.
The CEBL presents challenges when it comes to being a general manager, I would assume, with one-year contracts. Can you touch on how that works?
Yeah, so all of our contracts for the CBL are 1-year deals, and all of the contract terms are laid out on a per-game basis. So if we were to sign you to a contract, we'd say, hey, we'll give you $1,000 per game. So you appear on the game sheet, you get your money. You don't appear on the game sheet, then you're out of luck. So it's a very interesting situation. The reason it's built like that is because we have a lot of players that leave for other commitments, whether it's NBA Summer League or national team commitments with FIBA windows. So we need the flexibility from an organizational standpoint to be able to fill those roster spots if guys do end up taking other opportunities. So if you're under contract and you run off to go play with the Knicks in the Summer League, well, I need to bring in a replacement, so I use your salary to kind of fund that next guy.
Oh my
So-
God, that's
Well, it's
so
awesome
cool.
for the players to have the opportunity to grow too. Like you guys do some really cool stuff as a league when it comes to kind of being experimental with how the game goes. We had some people in the chat talking about the 90-point system.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the way the league is like willing to pivot, willing to grow, willing to experiment, willing to try things?
Yeah, I think with it being a summer league and a little bit out of the typical market time for when the NBA and some of these other overseas leagues run, the former commissioner and founder of the league wanted to make it as engaging as possible for fans. And so when we were playing in the bubble during COVID, that's when the target time concept kind of came to light, because it was a smaller, shorter tournament style league at that time. And so that's where the target time, add 9 points to the leading team score within the last 4 minutes of the game, came to be. And fans have obviously loved it and embraced it, and it makes our league a little bit unique. The G League, NBA Development League, they do it in overtime for their games.
Okay.
So they do sort of a similar thing, but only in games that go to overtime, whereas we do it every single night. So it adds a different layer to the coaching side of things, where I need to now make sure my guys are prepared for that last 4 minute stretch and there's no emptying the bench when you're up 10 or 15 in the last couple minutes. You got to play to the end. So keeps butts and seats in the arena as well.
I was going to say, that's so fun. So for anyone that's watching this right now or listening a little bit later on the show, throughout the day or the weekend, tell us about the experience at the game for maybe those who have never been and they've been curious about it. Let's say a young family wants to bring their kids. Like, what is something that you're proud of when you're there and you're like, man, this is such a cool experience for people?
Yeah, I mean,
besides the actual
it's a long
sport.
list.
Yeah.
I mean, the basketball speaks for itself. Like, we have guys that move on to high-level leagues, either overseas or in the NBA or in the G League. So the talent is there. We would be arguably a top 5 league in the world in terms of quality of play. But in terms of the actual experience, I mean, the Expo Arena, we're very fortunate. Like, there's not a bad seat in the house.
Perfect.
Like, it's a 3,500 seat arena. It's not a lot of the teams that we play against and venues that we play in across the country are hockey venues. And so the basketball court fits inside the hockey arena, but then the boards sort of separate the action from the court or from the stands. And for us in the Expo Arena, like, our first row of the lower bowl is 6 feet from the court.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. So for us, there's not a bad seat in the arena. You're always going to get a great opportunity to see our guys and the play. And, the other thing that we try to do is make our players as accessible as possible. We want to try to encourage families to come out. And so after the game, we have a handful of players that sign autographs after the game, and fans can, grab whatever merch they bought at the team store or the program page or whatever and get a bunch of autographs and meet the guys up close and get photos. So we try to be as accessible as we can from a professional standpoint, which is something that's a little bit unique to the Edmonton Stingers.
That's cool.
Also super commendable how much you're in and around the community, like truly out there. You see the Stingers, you go to an event, there's a good chance that the team's going to be there, players are going to be there, and having that personal connection. I don't know if you can speak to this. I've heard Mark Cuban's name kicked around in the CBL. I have no idea how far along that is or if it's true or not. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, so Mark Cuban is now a part owner of the Brampton franchise.
Cool.
Yeah, so he had some former connections with Brampton's new owner who just purchased the team this offseason. He and Cuban had done some work in the business world together. And then also their team president for Brampton worked for the Dallas Mavericks and the Dallas Mavericks G League affiliate for a number of years. So there's a little bit of a connection there, and I guess we thought it was a good enough business investment to jump on board. So it speaks volumes to the league and our growth.
Yeah, super exciting to attach a name like that to it. We are joined by President, GM, head coach of the Edmonton Stingers, Jordan Baker. Lots of local ties. You played at Harry Ainley.
Shout out.
U of A Bears. Yeah. You got ties to Nate.
Yeah, I coached there for 3 seasons.
Right.
Yeah.
And then played for the Stingers, assistant coach of the Stingers, and now the dog over there. You must have been pretty confident during the interview process.
You're like, I've been here. I know everything.
I know a thing or two about it.
Well, it was the interview process was a bit odd because we had just finished the season, and I was named a CBL second team All-Star that year, and so then it was sort of a conversation of, do you want to move to the bench versus the floor? And I was always thinking in my head like I was going to come back for another season and play. So if they decided to go in a different direction from a coaching perspective, then that was fine. I was going to stay on as the power forward. So I knew I was going to be involved with the team anyway, which shook out. But I'm glad that it worked out the way that it did.
Do you ever find yourself, because you used to be on the team, like when you're coaching and you're on the side, you're like, God, I just want to get out there?
Sometimes, for sure. And then, my knees and ankles and back remind me that it's not a reality anymore. So I let the pros do the running around, and I bark instructions from the bench. So.
I love that.
Did anybody ever kick around the idea of potentially like Reggie Dunlop and you play and coach at the same time?
The idea was we were a little bit shorthanded at the start of the season last year. We had a couple guys go down with injury right at the beginning, and in our league, it's like there's tons of transactions that occur, like rosters on opening day and rosters in the middle of the season look totally different. So there's lots of movement, but just being able to get a player in town quick enough so that we have enough bodies to field the team is sometimes a challenge. So there was talk of, hey, maybe you need to get in the gym and figure out some things, but luckily we were able to figure some things out. And it didn't come to that, and I didn't have to embarrass myself on the floor.
So tomorrow night, Expo Center hosting the Vancouver Bandits.
Mm-hmm.
We got a group of viewers that are going together.
Sweet.
They're like, the Saucy Posse's going to the game.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Still some seats available for that. You can get in for around $25, and then a big one on Canada Day as well.
That's another thing is like, it is affordable, incredible entertainment right here in the capital city. So take advantage of it. And if you've never been.
Well, and it's cool that Canada Day has become such a sports day in Edmonton, and you guys are really embracing that.
Yeah, we've hosted a Canada Day game. I want to say this is our 4th straight year.
Cool.
Hosting an afternoon game on Canada Day. So fantastic for families. Like you said, it's affordable. And we don't typically see somebody come to a Stingers game and then not come back at some point.
I love that.
Whether it's as another, flex ticket buyer or a season ticket holder, right? Like they typically enjoy the experience and say, wow, why did it take me so long to get out to a game?
Yep,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
This is your sign, Saucers. Get out there and get to a game.
Is it difficult as a coach to, if you have to have a stern conversation with somebody who's 6'11"?
Yeah,
I don't know. Jordan almost hit his head. He's pretty tall. You almost
not
hit
a
his
super
head.
small
I know
guy,
he is,
so-
but I still I just have never had to talk sternly to somebody who's like 6'11", and you have to sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, typically guys that are that big are fairly easy to deal with. Usually the gentle giant type.
Are they?
So,
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So, yeah, I mean, and we always, in conversations with free agents and conversations with players, like it's typically, I can get a good read on them, and we try to bring in guys that are going to represent Edmonton the right way because, for the summer they're in the community, they're driving around, they're at grocery stores, they're going out to restaurants, they're representing not only Edmonton Stingers but also sort of our city. And
Totally.
as a guy from Edmonton, as an Edmonton native, like I want to make sure that our team is viewed the right way in our city, and so I don't bring in jackasses. I try to keep guys that are going to represent things the right way, and like we get an easy metric for that because we do lots of things in the community once guys do roll in. Like we have our season ticket holder event, we do Ronald McDonald House, we do like Walk for Down Syndrome, we do Monday Morning Magic at K-Days, a whole bunch of things where it's like if guys are on their phones or not engaging with the kids, it's easy to say, hey, this is not a player that we want back next year, which is again a glory of that 1-year contract.
No
It's
doubt.
Like you're not locked into
Yeah.
anything beyond the summer. So,
That helps.
we try to, and like, our group of guys this year are fantastic. They're really engaging and good people. So we've been fortunate for sure.
I love that.
So if people are coming down to check out the game tomorrow or maybe buy those Canada Day tickets before they sell out, who's a player that is on the roster this year that fans can get pretty excited
Yeah, give us a
about?
jersey number to look out for.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, a guy that had a big first game for us, young guy, his name's Dane Danger.
Also, best name.
I'm
pretty
sorry,
good.
Dane Danger?
Yeah. I have it written down here.
He's
It's
number
how
number
good is that
42.
name?
Yeah, he's hard to miss. A big boy out there. He's in his early 20s, just kind of starting his professional career, but lots of physical tools, and we're hoping that he's able to, be a feature guy for us this summer.
When does the golden retriever show up?
Is there a golden retriever?
Have you guys ever seen Air Bud?
Oh,
Come on.
oh, okay.
I like that we were equally confused.
Equally like we don't watch those lame movies. But okay, Lisa.
It was just a really random reference.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked it so seriously. That's my fault.
Will you plan to come in again at some point this season and keep us
Please.
updated?
Sure, yeah, if you guys will have me, no problem.
Okay, sweet.
awesome.
I don't want to be on the Guess Who Ghosted You list.
No,
Yeah.
not behind Sean Avery.
Yeah.
He did message us after and said that he got distracted by a buddy and they smoked a bunch of weed on a New York street and he forgot. So at
20
least-
minutes after he said I'll be there. I was like, how do you forget that quickly? But okay.
Jordan Baker from the Edmonton Stingers, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
And Saucers, we want to get a picture with this guy just to truly show you how tall he is. So we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks.
Hello and welcome back.
Oh, you can't see what it says. Damn it.
There you go. Now you can. I got my hat. Oh, don't close my computer.
Oh, there's still a tag on it.
Reese, what'd you get?
He's like, actually, they slid me season tickets.
I got to be a part of a cool interview.
Hell yeah, that was so fun.
That was dope.
That
What
guy
an
was
awesome guy.
tall.
How crazy is that? The amount of ties he has to Edmonton basketball.
It's awesome. Well, and like if you want somebody to be like, that's exactly what you want out of like the Edmonton Stingers coach.
100%. Like past player, grew up
Passionate.
here.
Cares about this city.
Yeah, think of how much of a baller he must have been at like Harry Ainley in high school to like go on and have a pro career.
So
He would have
cool.
been. That's the one thing I'm like so jealous of these super high end athletes is how dope they would have been in school.
Just towering over
Just
everyone.
walking down the hallways as a legend.
The basketball coach that I had in high school, he was like the big shot guy at our school when my sister was there, and they had like, it was like CTV and Global were coming in to like record and do his games and
Yeah.
stuff, and
Whoa.
like it's just such a crazy concept.
I love it.
Had a couple really cool family friends, and both of them played elite sports. But I remember going to a volleyball game. It was at Harry Ainley, and he was there, and they were warming up, and they were spiking the ball so hard it would bounce off the ground and then go and hit the roof. And like I had never seen that in Maidstone. Like I was on the volleyball team.
No, you're an athlete.
No, I know, but like these guys were
Tall.
destroying. They like
Yeah.
I know Cam went on to play Team Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So like the next level volleyball. Like, they were doing jump serves that were coming in hotter than our spikes were at the net.
I was always jealous. I think we all remember thinking back to high school gym class or when you do track and field and you're just trying to get through the 100-meter dash. You got shin splints. The next thing you know, Scott Lefebvre rolls through. He's already 6 feet tall and runs like a gazelle.
I like how you talk about him like we all know who he is. This is just a guy you went to school with?
Yeah, and he was good at everything.
Okay, got it. Oh, yeah, Scott. Old Scotty boy. Scotty.
He told Courtney Fowler in grade 3 that I was hot. And hot was a crazy word to use when you're that young. Anyway, he's married now. His wife was the NICU nurse that actually saved my nephew's life. So,
Full
respect.
circle.
Well, and he could have been with me.
She would have lived elsewhere.
He leveled up. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Let's just say that.
Okay. Totally.
Also, I don't know if he actually called me hot. Courtney Fowler could have been lying.
You know Courtney, hey, Reese?
Of course.
Whatever.
We've heard
Classic
about
Court.
Courtney and her rumors.
Anyway, go to a Stingers game, buy some swag, support local. This is probably the best crew neck I've ever put on, and it just naturally fits. Like, you know how sometimes they're boxy on the shoulders?
Yeah, yeah.
And those are my favorite kinds of hats when they fit a nice, relaxed.
Oh, this one's in full rotation for sure.
Yeah.
Think of how long it took for the Oilers to start putting out some like dope looking merchandise and stuff like
Good
that,
point.
and the Stingers are just boom, boom, boom. Check
Yeah.
out this dope hat.
That's a good hat.
Yeah, get down and watch a game. I'm going to start a chant that we want Jordan in. Because I want to see him Reggie Dunlop and be a player coach for even a quarter.
Do you think that's the first time anyone's ever asked him? Do you ever stand on the side and you go, God, just give me the ball?
I mean,
and I bet he thinks it once a game at least.
Especially if you see your team struggling.
And
you
you've been
know
on the
that
team.
You
You could have made that shot.
Right.
You got to think there's those moments.
Like
tough.
the pitcher yesterday at my daughter's softball game was striking everybody out. I know I could have just.
Okay, well, that's different.
Why?
Because you're 42 and you're dealing with 14-year-olds?
Yeah. I would have just. I think those kids would have never seen one like that. Could have really showed them up. So I get it. I'm right there with Jordan Baker.
It is the long weekend, and there is so much to do in and around the city. So let's get into it. What's happening in and around Edmonton? This is a presentation of River Cree Resort and Casino. RiverCreeResort.com. Head over there and see what they have going on because There's always something. Ziggy Marley, the Brightside Tour, July 5th at the venue at the River Cree. Limited tickets left. Get yours now. All right, for the long weekend, the downtown farmers market does return. It's back for the season over on 104th Street starting this Saturday at 10 a.m. and it runs till 3 p.m. that day. So you can shop local yet again. Lots of vendors, fresh food and drinks, and an amazing atmosphere. There is some construction from the Valleyland LRT that may make driving downtown a little bit difficult.
There might be some construction downtown around 104th.
You hear that every year, right?
Well, Jesus, right now, that is
Yeah.
a disaster. But yeah, once you get there, it's well worth it.
You can't say that there's nothing to do in this city. The streetcars are back for the spring. The historic streetcars are returning to the High Level Bridge and Fort Edmonton Park this weekend. And the rides offer a unique way to experience the city and Edmonton's transit history.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Would you?
Yeah.
Take one of those trains over the bridge? You're afraid of heights.
I might get dizzy.
Yeah.
But I could also see myself enjoying it.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to check that out. Let's do that.
Yeah, the streetcar sounds fun. The Alberta Railway Museum opens for the season. So if you know a big train lover, I think there's a term for that. What is it? Oh, hold on. The train lover term is...
Like guys, you mean people that are like addicted to trains that kind of like...
That they cry when they see them.
Yeah. I know that there is a name for that.
Steamers?
No. Steamers is hilarious, though. Anyway, I don't know what it is.
Damn it.
People that are... what?
People that are obsessed
People that are
with trains.
horny.
No, they're not always
It's,
horny.
Rail fan or a train spotter.
Train spotter.
No,
that might be
that's-
it.
Means someone has an intense, passionate interest in rail transport, encompassing everything from watching and photographing them to studying schedules, engineering, and history.
Saucy Bob says Trainiac, which is hilarious, but that's not the one we're thinking of
Foamers.
either.
Trainiac is awesome.
It's foamers.
Yeah, that's it.
But is that like a mean term? I would not like, if I'm saying that and that's mean, I don't want to come off mean.
there was a...
I would hope that they call themselves that.
There was a fairly mean train joke in the Kevin Hart roast.
But this is in a reference to something else. Anyway, train lovers can explore one of Canada's largest railway museums starting this Saturday. Tomorrow, the Alberta Railway Museum will feature more than 75 locomotives and rail cars with opportunities to walk through historic trains and learn about Alberta's railway history.
That first crew that's going to be there, like the ones that are lining up well
Foaming at
before
the mouth.
time,
They love it.
they're
Talk
gonna
about lining up for Chick-fil-A.
yeah.
There's going to be a new Chick-fil-A in St. Albert.
They're gonna be running a train just in the, like, not like that, but just like a train of people. I meant all aboard.
All aboard. Choo-choo. The Ukrainian Cultural Heritage Village reopens this weekend. And this is after last year's fire. It actually damaged the visitor center. So you can go the open air historic
That was a
village.
significant fire
It was.
too. Yeah, go show
Yeah.
your support for that.
And what else is happening this long weekend? The Arts and Heritage Foundation of St. Albert is reopening several heritage attractions this weekend, including the historic river lots, the grain elevators. Visitors can learn more about the region's Métis, Francophone, and agricultural history through guided tours and exhibits.
This could be pretty cool. Out at Sherwood Park, they have the Arcade and Pinball Expo.
So awesome.
And, like, I wonder some of the classics that you'd see out there at this. Like, you'll get
The newer
original
ones.
pinball games from, like, way back in the day. Pinball machines are pretty cool, and they've got, like, a really hype following.
Unlimited free play for attendees of all ages. So if you want to do something for free this weekend, the Yegpin Pinball and Arcade Expo returns to Sherwood Park.
Should I take my Buck Hunter machine out there?
That thing weighs 4,000 pounds. And when he plugs it in,
Yeah.
the entire neighborhood's power goes out.
It is
It's
crazy
crazy.
how much power it sucks. Like, it sounds like there's a train.
Choo-choo. Chugga, 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 chugga. And at West Edmonton Mall, the Museum of Illusions opens
Oh,
this weekend.
sweet.
So this is brand new. Optical illusions, immersive rooms designed to challenge your senses and create fun photo opportunities.
Some of the pop-ups that they have at West Ed like this are pretty awesome. We went to one probably about a year ago, and it was like a 3D
We were in
in
space.
space, and it felt like you were in friggin' space.
It felt like you had the opportunity to like walk outside of the spacecraft.
So I would imagine like a traveling illusions museum is probably bringing the heat. Like it would be a pretty cool event to go to.
Okay, so now the YouTube chat is talking about things that they're foamers for.
All right.
Ice cream has been mentioned. Poutine. What are you a foamer for? I really don't know if that word is mean. I should stop saying it. Someone look into that.
Just in case it is.
And Norm is asking, when does the outdoor farmers market open in the cult?
The farmers market?
Cult St. Albert again.
The farmers market?
Foamers.
Foamer.
You know where I'm going this weekend is the Bountiful Market. If you've never been to that with all the local vendors in the city, there's a locally owned...
It's just slang. It's not offensive.
It's not? Okay.
Yeah. We're good.
God, can you imagine if I just said it 19 times and then we
Yeah.
realized that it's extremely offensive? That'd be horrible.
Yeah. What are you a foamer for? Are we still talking about that? Mm-hmm. I like to... Somebody say poutine? That's a great answer.
See, for me, I don't crave poutine. When it's in front of me, I'm like, all right, I'll have a couple bites, but I'm not like, I need poutine.
Like, as a side, though,
I don't even...
it's elite.
No, I just like fries and ketchup.
I definitely would think probably once a week about donair poutine.
Yeah.
Donair poutine.
See, for me, it's...
From where? Anywhere.
You know, have you guys heard of Sal's?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Sal's has great donair poutine. I think it's Sal's Famous.
What does it look like? Are they little squares
It's
of
just straight up
meat?
poutine, and
You've
then...
never had donair poutine?
No.
What?
So how do they make it? They cut up the donair meat?
Yeah.
And then is there gravy and sweet sauce?
Some places will do gravy and sweet sauce. Some places will just do sweet sauce. You don't want a ton of gravy.
Yeah.
You just want like a little bit. And then, yeah, it's just like the shaved meat and then cheese
Sounds
on
good.
top. It's so good. I can't believe you haven't had some.
So, like, a side dish... You get a clubhouse sandwich with a side of poutine. You're in heaven until you're done your food. Whereas other side dishes, you're like, I guess I better eat this and then I can enjoy my meal.
Ryder, when he has poutine, he puts so much pepper on it that you can't even see what the food is anymore. And then he just sneezes.
Yeah, it
Sneeze,
makes me
bite,
sneeze
sneeze,
quite
bite.
a bit.
But you love pepper.
But like a ski chalet poutine.
Oh, yeah.
When you're a little bit cold and that hot gravy hits.
Hockey rink.
hockey rink. See, for me, a hockey rink, I just want the fries with too much seasoning salt. That's what, maybe some vinegar.
People are asking about thoughts on the KFC bowl.
Is it new?
No, it's still around, though. Reese, I'm going to challenge you to grab something. It is a Patton Oswalt stand-up set about the KFC bowl.
It was the first thing that came up.
It is
that viral?
so funny. Yeah, and he's an appropriate enough comic that we can get away with just playing it.
Okay, humble brag here. Patton Oswalt listens to my show on 70s on 7.
That's true.
Heyo.
Just saying.
Yeah, he talked about... Didn't he mention you in his book?
No, he mentioned the channel on his Netflix stand-up special. He's like, I have 70s on 7 on all day. And I was like, that's my shift.
Yeah, and you're like...
Which was so cool.
Noon to 6 Eastern there?
So at 10 to 4 Mountain Time.
So right now,
Had to wink there because
you recorded
smoke and
beforehand.
mirrors.
She's not live
I
there.
can't be everywhere at
She's
once.
live here. Look at her. She almost just got canceled for saying foamers 40
Yeah.
times. Didn't know
It's not
if she
me,
should or
no.
not.
And if
No,
it
it
is, and
says-
if someone who loves trains out there reaches out to me in the future after hearing this or finds out about it and they're like, actually, it's mean, I
Yeah.
will apologize.
It's interesting when you see somebody who like would complain about that. I saw a Karen in the wild 2 days ago. I was just picking up a scratch and win for my buddy's birthday present. Mm-hmm. And I go in, so I'm only in there for 10 seconds. And some lady comes walking in and says to the guy who's working, you know, I think it's fairly inappropriate that you told that guy to F off. And I was like, oh, that is inappropriate for a convenience store worker to have told somebody to F off. And he goes, he told me to do it 3 times first. And then I was back on the guy's side.
See, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. You don't know. There's 3 sides to every story.
Buddy came in, apparently.
One side, second side, and the truth.
Buddy came in to buy cigarettes, looked young, didn't have his ID. So the guy who's working says, like, sorry, I can't sell you. And he starts swearing at the guy.
He needed his nicotine fix.
But he stands up for himself, swears back, and this lady thought it was appropriate to go and tell him that he shouldn't do that.
Mind your business.
I almost told her to F off and mind her business.
I've been there. When you're in line and you hear someone being freaking rude, it takes everything for me to not interject and be like, shut up.
If I would have heard her chirping the guy out in the parking lot and saying, hey, listen, if you don't have your ID, he's not allowed to sell you this, I would have been on her side. But she had this weird Karen take that he
I feel bad for
Karen.
Karen. I know a lot of lovely Karens. It's really too bad we had to
Yeah, it's true.
put them all in this. I think Karens know that they're not actually the Karens we're talking about. Right?
Laying on the Sauce says, we make KFC bowls at home.
How? What's in this?
Well, you could use those Costco chicken chunks. Those ones are good, and they kind of taste like KFC.
Shredded cheese,
mashed potatoes, and corn.
Do you are there tater tots, or the mashed potato is already the potato?
They say they use mashed potatoes, and I think that's what the KFC one comes with.
I'm pretty sure
too.
it is.
It's
But I think you can get some with like fries in it too.
Sure. And I could see that they're pretty good, but Patton Oswalt's take on them is hilarious.
You got that for us, Reese? Hell yeah, let's watch it. I don't know this bit.
Oh, I'm so hungry right now. What's good to eat at the Kentucky Fried Chicken? What's good to have here? What do you have on your menu that's really good? Oh, our mashed potatoes are great. Those are really good. People love the mashed potatoes. Oh, our corn is really sweet and crunchy. People love the corn. Oh, we have these new breaded chicken strips. They're really tasty. And if you get the mashed potatoes, you've got to get the gravy, because the gravy is fucking awesome. And also, okay, you know what? Stop talking. Can you take all those food items and pile them in a single bowl for me? And I'll just eat them like a death row prisoner on suicide watch. Anyway, I can just fucking have those. Yes, we can pile that in a bowl, but we can also arrange it on a plate like you're an adult with self-respect and dignity. We don't need to put that in a single bowl. Fuck that, I'm done. I don't give a shit anymore. Just pile my food in a brown mound in a bowl. And is there a way that the bowl can play Pink Floyd's Great Gig in the Sky while I eat it alone in my apartment at 2 in the morning with all the lights off and just... That's their most popular item. Those fucking bowls, they can't keep them on the shelf. America has spoken. Pile my food in a fucking bowl like I'm a dog. I don't give a shit anymore. If there's any way you could put my dinner in a blender and liquefy it and then put it into a caulking gun and inject it into my femoral artery, that would be even better. But I know you don't have a lunch gun, so until you invent that, just make me a fucking failure pile in a sadness bowl. That's what I want. I want a failure pile in a sadness bowl. Pile my food in a fucking bowl.
Yeah, that's good.
So good. Okay, do you guys know the story about his wife? Reese, have you heard the story about his late wife?
I don't think so.
It's wild.
It's wild. So 10 years ago, she passed away tragically, very unexpected. I want to say it was from like a brain aneurysm or something.
Yeah, it was.
She was on the driveway and just like dropped. Anyway, it's super tragic. But she was the author of a book called I'll Be Gone in the Dark, and she was dedicated to trying to figure out who the Golden State Killer was, a serial killer.
Wow.
She actually helped coin the term Golden State Killer or
whatever
it was, or Golden, Anyway, and then she passed away before the murder was solved, but because of her book and the clues in it, they found the killer.
Dang.
But she wasn't alive to get that, like...
Yeah.
closure that she helped solve this crazy crime from the 70s.
So it's kind of like the
Yeah.
past generation of Don't F with Cats and how
Yeah.
the internet crew solved this mystery together.
Mm-hmm.
But she was the author that did it, started working on it pre-internet and managed to be the reason it got solved. Yeah, pretty cool. Patton Oswalt, definitely worth a watch. I didn't realize he swore so much.
Yeah, me neither. And am I right? Was it a serial killer in the 70s and it took until like 2018 or something for them to find they used like proper new technology for evidence to catch the guy?
Yeah, and he's still alive. He's 80 and he's in jail,
He's in jail.
now. Yeah.
But yeah, pretty wild story. Anyway.
He committed a lot of ugly crimes between 74 and 86, including murder.
Anyway, I just thought that story about his late wife she was a badass.
She was such a badass. What are we getting into next?
3 stars of anything, my friends. And today, the top 3 minor inconveniences. If you have something you want to get in as an honorable mention, we will try to remember to actually get to them after we list off our top 3. Let's get into it. 3 stars of anything.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
Which is a presentation of Lease Busters. If your situation has changed, no problem. Lease Busters will help you exit your car lease without taking a financial hit. If you want more information on this, check out leasebusters.com. Today's topic for 3 stars of anything. What are your top 3 most minor inconveniences in life? Yesterday, Maddie actually won.
Yeah.
So I think it's a free-for-all. Who wants to start? Reese, take the floor. You didn't get any Stingers merch.
But you do get first overall pick for 3 stars.
What a day. I'm going to go with extremely minor inconvenience. But when you're at a red light and there's 2 lanes, there's 1 lane, another lane, and then another lane, and this far lane ends right away.
Okay.
And somebody just pulls up there, and it's like, dude, we know that now one of us is going to have to rip out of this light. And, like, it's just so annoying when you get up to the front row of the light.
Yeah.
And then some
A-hole.
guy or girl, who knows, pulls up right beside you and is just like, well, I'm just going to screw up everything right now.
It's a zipper merge.
It is a zipper merge, and I think that's the way you're supposed to do it.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it's for this specific one that I'm talking about. I'm
Like,
pretty
you
sure it's
should
for
know.
a bus stop.
You know that lane ends, so you shouldn't be in that lane.
That's what annoys me about this is like people just know exactly what they're getting into, and then it's like, oh well, excuse me, I gotta get in anyways. That's
girl.
an inconvenience to me. Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
It's a pretty girl you got over there. We are getting some great suggestions in here, so we can't forget the honorable mentions after.
Do not forget honorable mentions. I always feel so guilty. It like keeps me up at night. I'll like shoot up at night and be like, we forgot to read. No, not drugs. I will shoot up in the night, and I'll go, oh my God, we didn't read the honorable mentions. It's like when you were a server back in the day and your table asked for a side of hot sauce and you're like, yeah, I'm on it. And then you wake up at 4 a.m. You're like, I forgot to bring that guy his hot sauce. Did you ever have those weird moments?
Yeah, I think I would. I just keep thinking about like you tying one on. Okay, my first overall pick is getting your sock just a little bit wet. If you get your sock a lot wet, that's not a minor inconvenience because you just take off your sock and you're fine. But if it's just a little bit wet, the next 15 minutes while you wait for it to dry in your shoe.
And then there's always someone that drops an
shoe.
ice cube and they don't think to pick it up.
They just kick it kind of under the fridge. So that's my first pick is getting your sock a little bit wet.
That's good.
I know it's so little, but it just feels big.
For me, my first overall pick, an appointment in the middle of the day. It's all I'm focusing on. I hate it. You like a mid-afternoon appointment?
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is my excuse for everything. Like, I don't have to do this, this, and this because I have an appointment at 2 o'clock.
No, if anything, it just pushes off the this, and this. And then you're all screwed up. You're stressed. You're behind on work. It's in the way, and then you're there. Your appointment starts at 2. You leave the house at 1:20. You get there, and then the appointment runs late, and you're not home till 4:30 because all of a sudden now you're in rush hour. I hate an afternoon appointment. I have one today.
Okay. Do you prefer a morning appointment or just appointments are now?
All appointments suck, but
Okay.
when it's mid-afternoon, right in the middle of the day, don't care for it.
Reese, your second pick.
My second overall pick, I'm going to go with when you get into bed, ready to call it a night, plug in your phone, and then it's like, doot, 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 because you have to have it in the perfect spot now all of a sudden for it to charge.
It's not charging properly.
Yeah, and out of the blue, this just happens.
Yeah,
It's
that's
happened
from
to me the
Big
other day.
Apple.
Or if you have it
Big
plugged
They
in.
do that
and
on
it's-
purpose.
If it's plugged in and it's out of reach, like I lived that life for a long time because I'd have to get up to shut off my alarm, and that's the only way I could wake up. So I'd have it. But as soon as you plug it in and get comfy and lay down, and then you get a notification, you're like, who texted me? And you got to get back up again. All right, we'll take that. I'm going to go with my second pick, battling passwords on the internet. The worst one, I'm going to get more specific than this. When they won't let you use a password that you've used before when you're resetting your password.
You've used this before. Yeah, because
was
I
gonna
actually
say.
would remember it.
Exactly.
You should be able to go back.
I have about 10, 12 passwords in rotation. If it's not this one, it's this one. If it's not that one, it's that one. So if I have to rechange it, I'm going to go with one of the older ones. And yeah,
Can't do that anymore.
Use that already.
The smartest people are the ones that have a specific password. Let's say it's hot dogs. And when they tell you have to update it, they just up the number after it. So it goes from hot dogs 2 to hot dogs 3. And you can keep going forever. Why did I never think to do that? Now I have 9 exclamation marks at the end of my password. Dumbass.
Or
Why
like,
am I doing that?
I have themes, and sometimes I lose the plot on the themes. It'll be like cities that have hosted the PGA Championship. Like, what am I doing?
Why would you do that?
And then I'm like, oh, where is it this year?
What year was it?
I know, it's so stupid.
It's
but,
so stupid, but there are smarter people than us out there, and
Yeah.
we should learn something from them.
like bass players for bands. It's a Metallica one. Which one is it?
They've gone through so many changes. Lineup changes. It's such a
That
rock
could
star
be
thing
it.
to do.
Different people that have just been in Metallica. That's the themes. All right. So my second overall pick is when you try to change your password to one that's already been used.
My second overall pick is someone calling you and you're trying to finish a video on your phone. And then you have to wait for the call to end. Wow, that sounds so mean. But I'm in the middle of a TikTok. So
Yeah. If you're like, how long can I let this ring go? Will the video be done?
And then you forget to call them back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Reese, your third pick. Or third pick.
My final pick, I've mentioned this before on the show, but I've increased my water intake exponentially.
You have been or you need to?
I have been. But what I've realized is how much more I need to go pee because of it.
Yeah.
And it really sucks when I've like gone pee probably 10 minutes before I leave the office, and then somehow, some way, 20 minutes into my 40-minute drive, I gotta pee so bad.
Yeah. All right, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
When you try to make good decisions and it just becomes an inconvenience.
What's your third and final pick, Ryder?
Getting a little egg shell in.
Yeah.
Where if you're baking on the pan, if you're a direct crack and cook.
I mean, you can't get it out. It keeps sliding.
You try to use the other part of the shell to get it out.
Try to use a fork.
And then that breaks off your other shell parts. Yeah, shells. And the funny thing is, for how often they're in there, you notice them in there. I'm sure I've eaten a bunch of shells and never noticed.
True.
So maybe I should just screw it and eat it.
I made banana bread the other day and didn't realize until after that I forgot to put in the oil. Like I was going to do coconut oil instead of butter or olive oil. And I didn't even put it in the recipe. And it was still a banana bread that everyone was like, that was really yummy. I was like, how? It didn't have oil in it.
Yeah, crazy. It
How
was
did I-
tasty too.
I don't know how I did that. And it had no sugar in it. Well, it had a quarter of a cup of maple syrup, but that's it. Mm-hmm. How How did I do that?
It was good.
It's because I put 6 cups of chocolate chips in it. Okay. My third and final pick, not finding what you specifically went to the grocery store for, or any store. You're specifically there for one thing, and of course they don't have it.
Yeah, birthday candles. You
Yes.
added that to my list the other day. I spent an extra half an hour at the grocery store because they're probably hanging on one of those things that's kind of in an aisle.
It's like at the end of the aisle.
It just they didn't have a place for it, so that meant it was in one of the rows in the middle. You know what I mean? Like the ones that hang.
I always feel guilty when I do online grocery shopping, and I'm like, this poor person that's shopping for me. Good luck
Yeah.
finding this. And I'll add something, and they end up finding it.
Imagine
but,
how frustrating it would be if you were somebody else's shopper and you couldn't find something.
well, they actually write you and they say, can't find, can I replace it with this? And then you
Mm-hmm.
have to say yes or no. But that must be super annoying.
What would you replace birthday candles with?
Well, you can't.
Yeah.
I actually don't even know if you get your money back. I've never looked into it. I probably should.
So your third pick is what again? Not finding what you want at the grocery store. All right, let's recap and then get our votes up and then get to some of these honorable mentions.
My top 3 were someone pulling up beside you at a red light when their lane ends right away.
Yeah.
Charger starts malfunctioning and realizing you have to pee in the middle of your drive.
My 3 are appointments in the middle of the day, someone calling you when you're trying to watch a video, and not finding what you need at the grocery store.
Getting your sock a little wet, battling passwords, trying to use a password that you've already used before specifically, and getting a little eggshell somewhere where you don't want it. Get your vote on.
Get your vote on. The poll is now up in the YouTube chat. All right, honorable mentions for getting your reusable grocery bags. Good one, Liz. The worst.
Having to number 2 after your shower, said Bob.
Wearing a bodysuit looks super cute with your outfit, but having to pee is so annoying.
Oh, I
yeah,
bet.
you got to like button it back up right in the crotch. So you got to like pull it and get it to connect between the legs.
Are there
It's awful.
some that you put on like a swimsuit where there's no buttons too?
Very rare these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes you're just sitting there naked in the stall because you pulled it down like a bathing suit.
That's what I had to do with the game onesie. I wear an Oilers onesie on game ones of seasons and playoffs. When you gotta go, you gotta go. So I had to like take off the entire onesie
Oh no.
to hit the bathroom.
Trying to get the pickle out of the jar.
It's kind of fun though because there's a treat at the end. It's exciting. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Saucy Miss Mackey just donated $10 to our super chat saying happy long weekend saucers. If it's your payday, throw in a few bucks for the Ben Stelter Foundation. Thank you so much.
Anything else here?
Yep.
People driving like idiots.
Rachel, when you're in the drive-thru and they forget your fries, you have to drive back through and get your freaking fries.
Yeah, the other day I only got 8 nuggets.
Did you go back?
No.
Okay, I was going
Thank
to say.
God.
And the nuggets were shitty.
Yeah,
And
I brought Timbits to work today and they are stale. And I'm still like, ugh, I could have gone back, but why? Like, what's going back going to do?
yeah,
It's
the
not going
fact
to
that there were-
soften up the Timbits.
There were 8, it felt intentional. Like 9, I get you miss one once in a while. The fact that they missed 2, you son of a bitch.
How about that guy that went viral? He worked at McDonald's for like a decade, and he admitted after, he's like, I added an extra nugget to every order.
Just make.
I loved that guy.
Hero.
Hero.
Also, don't get the demon sauce.
What is it?
It's like in honor of demon hunters. I
K-pop
think.
Demon Hunters.
It's like Gatorade purple.
And does your poop turn
I think
purple?
I've seen this. Yeah, it's super unappealing.
It's hard to get your head wrapped around when you're eating it. It's just the Cajun sauce that they had there about a year ago.
Why would you go with a purple colored sauce for a kind of dip that like kids are too scared to have? Like, wouldn't you want the purple sauce to be one that's aimed towards kids so they're like, I'm having fun?
Well,
like, remember?
K-pop Demon Hunters is a cartoon.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like the spice. It's for the spicy
Oh.
sauce.
Yeah,
That's
it's not.
dumb.
It's not very spicy.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
Cajun flavored. I don't think some kids might think it's too spicy, but anyway, though, my whole experience is terrible.
Was your poop purple?
I don't think so. I don't look at it like you say you always do.
I've never said that I do that.
Thank you for the donations that are rolling in. We got Saucer Lindsay throwing in 10. Got her tax return. Ooh. That's what the 10's coming in with.
Bo94 says when you buy new shoes and laces, the laces they come with aren't long enough to go through.
Uh-huh. or hockey laces, and like by the time you get to the end of the skate, you're like, Jesus, this took half an hour, and they're too short.
Christina just said, wait, we aren't just pulling our bodysuit to the side when we go to the bathroom. And then Lindsay said, oh, 100% I do that. I've never done that. I don't trust my stream.
Well, especially if it's a number 2. How are you?
Okay, I don't think anyone's going number 2 and pulling their bodysuit to the side. Maybe. I don't know. Someone educate us.
That feels really risky.
All right. Anyway, that was fun. Woz, come in here. Let's talk long weekends.
No, he's
Did
not
he leave?
around.
There he is.
Liam will come
Where's
and jump
Woz?
in for 5.
What? Oh, he's going to be so pissed.
Yeah, he was supposed to come in here and talk about long
World
weekends
Cup.
with us.
Just kidding. Let's talk. It's so funny. Okay, we've got not Woz. We've got not Woz here.
That's your new nickname, Liam.
I don't like that.
All right, welcome to the studio. We've got Liam.
We thought we'd have Bordsy on today, and then
He's
apparently
away.
he's
He
flying to
left.
Victoria.
He
Yeah,
didn't tell you guys? He was
Wait.
literally bragging last week how he got like a regular hit on this show.
yeah,
And
yeah.
now he's just not
And then he
here.
just didn't show up to his first.
We even brought him food
We brought him lunch the other day.
for his
Wow, you brought him lunch. I've been on this show for an hour every Wednesday.
I was actually thinking that. I'm like,
And the
when are we
best
going to
I've got is a couple of Timbits.
And they're freaking stale today.
They're super. I've had like 5.
They're
They've
awful.
not got better. This is unbelievable.
Well, it's because our guest was brought to you by Just Bite Me Meals, and so we're like,
Okay.
I guess we should, like Bob Stauffer when he has guests on, he says like they get a gift certificate to Ruth's
Japanese
Chris or
Village.
Japanese Village
Yeah.
for being a guest. So we're like, if the guest is brought to you by Just Bite Me Meals, they now get a Just Bite Me.
But we already
Meals.
did a Just Bite Me Meals plug today, so maybe next time.
I want to get this Southview Acura plug on mine if you're giving away
True.
shit. For like,
Hey, Southview Acura, can you give Liam a car, please?
Yeah,
It's about time.
yeah,
They've got some pretty dope hoodies.
they do.
They actually have
yeah.
really nice hoodies.
I'll have a hoodie
Perfect.
Okay.
with a car on it.
I don't know if you can wear that
Do
on
you
your
want
show.
my? Do you want my
Probably not.
cup? It's an accurate cup.
There you go.
That's it. Whatever. At this point, clearly you guys don't want to give a shit. So
Today's
it doesn't
guest is
matter.
brought to you by Half a Coffee.
Do you want this crew neck I've been sweating in since I got it? I'm literally sweating
Why
so
not?
much.
Another hand me down.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
like this spot on the show.
All right, from the bottom of the barrel, we have Liam on for Fiesty Friday.
Liam, what are your thoughts on what's happened with the coaching situation this week?
Aren't you sick of talking about it? Be honest.
Um,
Or is there always something new in development even now?
no, nothing really new has developed here. Besides, they actually just fired him.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how surprised people were that it finally happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like people, like a lot of people texted Ty and stuff, and he showed some of the texts from like significant media members. And why was anybody shocked by what happened?
Yeah,
Like,
the way
it's
that
been
we
rumored for days.
the vibes around here were that like this
Inevitably,
is sad
it's
for
happening.
an all block, but it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they finished 41-41 on the season. Were eliminated in 6 games by a team who hasn't been to the Stanley Cup playoffs in close to 10 years, and they had a win streak of 3 or more twice.
Yeah.
Pretty ass season, if you ask me. Like,
Uh-huh.
as much as like, sure, like continuity is good with your coaches and keeping guys around, but like the others don't really have time to sit around and just wait to find out if you can figure it out.
And that's it for whoever's coming in too. You got to think that they know that,
Yeah.
and Knobloch would have known that as well. That this is a potentially a short window that you have to have success every year, or you're in jeopardy. So the confusing part is the 3-year extension. Like, could they have just not given him a 1 if they were aware that this window was pretty close?
But I think when you go to the Cup final and you have so much success, even in the regular season, like as much as it has been like a bit of a joke to the Oilers, evidently over the past few years, I know like last season, not this one, the one before, they were the number 1 team in the league from like December onwards, and then the year before that they had like the 20-game win streak or whatever it was, 16 games. So it's
Yeah.
like, I think Bowman said it pretty well. He's like, he earned the extension, but like, I think he also earned getting fired. But did you hear what Elliot Friedman said today?
No.
He basically said this was Daryl Case's decision. So,
Show your face,
should probably...
Daryl.
It'd be nice if he could just stay out of the way for a little bit. like just like the guys in the positions make the calls.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
the
love
rumor
that.
is that he was like really big on we're an entertainment industry. We're getting Nail Yakupov, too. Is something that I heard. That
Which honestly, that decision ended up being like inconsequential to anything because everyone in that draft sucked.
Right.
So like, but you're right. Like that did happen, and probably should have allowed the guy in charge, whoever that was at the time, to like make the decision on what they wanted to do. Like maybe Ryan Murray would have been a good defenseman for the Oilers, and at the time they probably would have needed it, I guess, because it would have been, Hall, Nuge, Yakupov. So yeah,
I was
maybe.
real pumped on Yakupov though. Like when
How could you not be?
God,
You know?
I don't know. Other than McDavid, he was the one I was the most excited.
Well, they followed up and got Justin Schultz that summer too.
Right.
So like they kind of got their Ryan Murray, if you want to label it like that, their future defenseman. And then was the lockout that year? Or was it the year after? Because they all went down to Oklahoma, didn't they? And they were insane. Like Justin Schultz won defenseman of the year and only played half the season. Then.
Yeah.
Like things are looking pretty bright.
Oh
in
man,
Edmonton,
all
so-
of them just looked like absolute beasts when they were
Studs.
down there.
Yeah, they were unreal, and they all should have been in the NHL. But
So did Yakupov play an extra year of? He maybe had his last year in junior for this Narnia.
I don't remember what is.
Could he have gone back to Russia? I'm looking it up right
No,
now.
he didn't go back. He never went back.
I
don't
know he
think.
played in the World Juniors that year.
Yeah,
So
but
did
the only
Nuge.
reason I don't think he went back to junior, which I could be wrong, is because Owen Powell was the first overall pick to go back to junior since Eric Johnson in like 2005.
Would Yakupov have
like
been drafted
maybe.
that year?
So he played 2 years in Sarnia,
Yeah.
and then that year of the lockout, he went back to the KHL
Oh, he did.
to play. I don't even know how to pronounce his name.
But go ahead.
Nizhkamisk,
Go ahead.
No, that's not how you say it, Reese.
Yeah, say it again. Try again.
Neftamik. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Who was on that team? If you click on it, who was on the team?
Oh, of course, Rinat Macharov.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, Yakupov put up a pretty respectable 33 points in 18 points in 22 games.
It's
Was is that?
just now waiting outside for his spot.
Oh yeah, we should get him in for what we were going to talk to him about.
I heard Yakupov, and I don't know if any of this is accurate, but just had a really rough time absorbing information when he was in Oilers. So, like, the coaching staff had a rough time getting through to him, and his talent was as good as we all knew it was. Like, his shot was there, his speed was there, he hit.
Well, I think out of the 3 first overall picks over that stretch, like raw skill, he was probably the best of the 3. Like the way he could shoot and all that, like he was a pretty unique player. But if that stuff is true, I don't really remember, to be honest. But like, I know that a lot of that stuff was similar with Puljujärvi, if that was the case too. Like there was no Finns on the team. Like a kid could barely speak English, and everyone was just like, why is he not having success? It's like, well, he can't understand what his teammates are saying to him half the time, and maybe that was the same.
And when it comes to the NHL coaching, like, you're diving layers deeper than you would in junior. Like
totally.
a guy like Yakupov, no wonder he was so dominant in the CHL.
We got to tell Liam the story of when we signed Yessie. So Ryder was quizzing me. This was back when we did the morning show on the radio, and he had just been signed, and he was trying to get me to do a sports minute, but I truly knew nothing about this new player. And he was trying to give me clues, and he's going, yes, he... Yeah, and I went, yes, he did. And he's like, no, that's his first name. I was like, oh,
She was
shit.
so pumped.
I was like, yes, he did.
Looks like we made our pick yesterday.
Yes, he... And I said, yes, he
he
did. He made the team.
Well done.
Dumbass. Someone in the chat said, Ryder, you need to have your hat on backwards. I'm being heavily influenced by It Takes Two, the Olsen Twins movie, now out on Netflix. If you're not streaming it, if you have kids,
Saw that.
you better be watching that with your kids. They need to watch it.
The Stingers didn't bring this in for me to
Show basketball.
just have
Yeah.
a basketball.
That's fair.
There's a movie I watched the other day that was an old movie, but I can't remember what it was now.
And was it on the flicks?
I don't remember.
Sorry, did you just tell us
Wow,
that
what a
you
great
watched
movie
an,
suggestion.
an
The
old
Cinder-
movie that you don't remember?
Cinderella Story. A Cinderella Story?
Oh, with Hilary Duff. God,
Yeah.
she looks good. You see her on the front of Sports Illustrated? She is jacked. Like, those are
Yeah,
obliques that I would dream to have in a one-piece bathing suit.
Yeah, she is fit.
She is fit.
Yeah.
Good for her. Goals. Anyway, Liam, we got to get Woz in here to talk long weekends.
Yeah,
Thanks for
well.
popping by.
See you guys.
Bye. I'll give you this sweaty sweater when I'm done with it.
I'm giving you attitude on ONE.
Oh, Oh, yeah, Ryder will be in on ONE today, so make sure
I
you're
think,
checking. Oh, maybe
unless
not.
I may have burnt my bridge there.
Scratch that.
Oh, wow.
No. Woz, you just were in a meeting. How did it go? Did you actually pay attention?
Yeah, I did. I didn't know it was today.
Classic.
Sometimes they're usually bi-weekly. I don't know. Sometimes I cancel the meetings. You never know nowadays.
You know what? It's crazy how many times we've had a Monday meeting here.
Yeah.
Creative meeting, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Missed the meeting again.
Yeah.
How do I not figure that out? It's the first day of the week. You miss them all the time, too. And then we
Yeah.
get that email with all the Coles
Yeah.
notes, and then I'm like, isn't that good enough? Can't I just read the...
Sorry, I just got called out for something that I said on the show about 5 minutes ago.
That's something that was wrong?
Well, I was talking about Yakupov, and he played for the Sarnia
Sarnia.
Sting,
Sting.
but I said Narnia.
I can see the confusion. Great film franchise.
Great book.
And Saucy Fowler just said, wait, did Yakupov actually play Narnia?
There was no line in the Witch and Wardrobe
No.
with Neil Yakupov. So.
He could have.
Yes.
What's the treat that they eat in that book?
Turkish Delight.
Turkish Delight. I always wanted
Which
a
is
bite of that.
pretty much a Big Turk, right?
I think
Like that's
so.
I don't know. It's like more
jelly?
Yeah, I think so.
Same
like
with
a-
the Big Turk.
Yeah.
Big Turk is based on the Turkish Delight.
Interesting.
When's
Good
the
to
last time
know.
you guys had a big turk? Do you just suck all the
I
chocolate
don't think I've
off?
ever had one.
Oh, I'm bringing you a big turk. You'll
Okay.
love
Yeah,
it.
they're good. They were my mom's favorite for a stretch.
But
so-
nobody eats them anymore.
Yeah, you don't see the Big Turk very
You never
much.
see someone sucking on a big turk at the office these days.
No.
Can you
No.
quit saying sucking on the Big Turk?
Anyway, Woz, welcome
Yeah,
to the
what's
sauce.
going on?
Feisty Friday. We want to get your blind
Rankings. Of long weekends.
I'll let you take this. You're the one that organized it. What do you want to do here?
Okay, so I'm going to give you long weekends.
'Kay.
You tell me where they fall in power rankings between
Yep.
1 and 5.
And people
but
can
you
get in
don't
on
know
this.
what's next.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I've done these
what?
before. Yeah. These
That-
are fun.
That's fun. Oh,
So
Reese.
he's not allowed to look at the screen. Don't
Oh,
look at
okay.
the screen.
But we can look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to cover it. He just can't look at it.
He might look, though. What if he does a side eye and he looks at the screen? I say cover it, but the people in
Well,
the chat can see it and we
No,
can see it.
wait, we don't have to put anything up then. We could just keep track of it.
Reese put so much
Nah, he
work into
put
that
2
art.
minutes of work in, and he wasn't listening, obviously.
I don't think any of us were.
No. This is why when you were surprised.
Toss it out.
Don't toss it.
So you wanted this visualized, but not visualized.
Poor Woz. He's like,
It's-
I have other things to do.
It's
Oh,
fine.
this is fun.
We got it. We
We're
don't
good.
need the visuals.
Is there a difference between a holiday and a long weekend, though? Is there?
Good question.
Do they?
I believe all of the ones I have are actually long weekends.
Okay.
We're starting with Victoria Day long weekend, which is this long weekend that's coming up. May long.
Okay.
Where would you put it on the power rankings for long weekends 1 to 5? You never know what's coming.
I'm gonna go fourth.
Why?
Oh, you don't like it
Because
that
I
much.
feel like it's just such a random long weekend, and the weather sometimes can be hit or miss.
It's supposed to rain.
Like it's ideal. Like usually for me, I'm dealing with an Oilers playoff run in the middle of this. The
Yeah.
past 2 years, now I've got a bit of an open weekend, and in the job that I have, sometimes Mondays are just another work day. And
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I'm gonna put this fourth. Doesn't really excite me as much.
That's interesting because May long was always my favorite because it truly meant like spring's here, summer's here,
Interesting.
let's go
yeah,
for
when you
it.
were 19.
Yeah.
Like, it's different now.
You could go and like drink in a field and sleep outside by accident and you'd wake up safe.
Wow.
But you can't do that in some of the winter ones.
No.
So, all right. We're
I like
putting
it.
it at number 4. And
I
look
like
at
it.
Reese has done a great job with the blind
Killing
rankings.
it.
Next up, we're going to go with Family Day long weekend.
Which
That's
is
in
February.
February.
Ooh.
It's cold out.
Yeah, that's gonna be fifth, just because it's cold out. Also, one of those random long weekends just happens in the middle of the year, early in the year.
Yeah.
If I want a long weekend, I at least want to spend it outside.
Yeah.
So,
He likes the outdoors for the
Yes.
long weekends.
Well,
Respect.
we'll let your family know.
Yep.
That's how much
Shout
you
out to Woz's
appreciate them.
parents. Just kidding. Okay, next up.
Coming up next, Labor Day long weekend.
Okay.
That's
September.
September long.
That's the first weekend of September.
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right around there. My birthday's on that long weekend.
The
What
5th.
What I like about it is people often don't have plans, so it's easy to put together last minute plans.
True.
this one, I'm gonna put third because I feel like it's the like entryway into fall almost, just before Halloween, but not there. It's still nice out. The weather's decent. The sun's going down at a reasonable time.
September.
The sunsets are incredible. Like September in Edmonton is pretty good. And also if there is a Labor Day match between the Elks and the Stamps.
Damn.
Don't forget about the sports.
Yes. So
I'm surprised that wasn't maybe even a little bit higher.
It.
I want to see what else you guys, because I don't even know how many. We have a lot of long weekends around here, you know?
Yeah. Next up, we're going to go with August long.
Okay. I'm going to put this number 1.
Okay.
Ooh, why?
Now, what is the significance between August long?
I don't think there is one.
Is it Heritage Days?
Oh. Wow, that'd be horrible if we forgot that.
Because if it's Heritage Days, in my opinion, is the best festival in Edmonton.
Well, Heritage
It is
Days,
awesome.
Yeah, so I think
it's too short.
August long weekend. Why is it? What do we celebrate?
It is Heritage Day.
Yes.
Oh, so Heritage Days is a part of that. Why
I've
did I
been to
never put
Heritage
that
Days
together?
once. It was my favorite festival in Edmonton.
It's
It is
pretty
awesome,
badass.
yeah.
All the
Yeah.
different foods,
Right?
The dancing, the outfits.
The ladies.
Yeah, let's go with that too. Yeah.
Girl, can you drop the little sound bit?
Good looking girl.
That's a good
Well,
one.
thank you very much. You're a good-looking girl.
Yes, a good looking girl.
All right, let's see what comes in at number 2 naturally.
Okay, so it has to be a number 2. We're going Thanksgiving.
Yeah, all right. I could see that. You know,
This is a good list.
It
Do you
actually
do-
worked out pretty good.
have you ever done Friendsgiving?
Oh, you got to do Friendsgiving.
I've never experienced that.
Well, let's do one next year.
A nation Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
I think that would be called Worksgiving.
Worksgiving.
We're doing
okay.
We're all friends here.
We have a big table out there. We have an oven up there.
We're doing it. Mark it in the calendar.
We also have a
Friendsgiving.
restaurant downstairs that could help us prepare these meals, probably.
They could
You know?
do the gravy at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Great gravy down
Just so
there.
you guys know, I am trying to work some magic behind the scenes to get us a Father's Day barbecue party here at the office.
What?
Yeah. So
Only 2 people at the office are fathers,
doesn't
Ryder
matter.
and Jay.
We're gonna just
And Wanye.
celebrate zaddies, daddies,
Okay.
fur dads.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
Ryder's
have a-
making burgers.
Ryder's making burgers.
Put us to work. This is bullshit.
I think we could even celebrate if you have a plant. If you're a plant daddy, come on through.
I'll bring
gonna-
potato salad.
That diminishes from all the hard work. I was out in that wind watching terrible softball last night.
I had a
For
soccer
3
game.
hours.
Ew, in the wind.
Yeah, we won 3-0. First W of the year.
Nice.
Okay, so here's what could potentially, let's all manifest that way I can get this done, a free lunch for us, okay? So there's a Father's Day barbecue. It would come with coleslaw, honey butter biscuits, roasted Brussels sprouts, roasted street corn, mac and cheese with chorizo, smoked Austin brisket, baby back ribs, and roasted chicken, plus barbecue pit beans, warm potato salad, and key lime pie.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get it approved for us to get a free lunch.
Don't let him go first in line.
Yeah, that's true. I'll
That's
be
true.
patient.
Tater tot poutine that we had.
He
We
took
should
all-
have, we
he
should
took
have
all of
like
it.
a draft of who goes first for food.
It was just gravy that was left by the time I got
Woz
there.
went first, took a majority of the tater tots, and then didn't finish his own bowl and said, God, I'm full. And then Bag Milk comes through. He's like, there's no more tater tots for the poutine, the tater tot poutine. So he just got jam.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Away she goes.
Yeah,
you're not first, you're
hey,
last.
exactly. He showed up late. So
Woz, thanks for joining the sauce. Have a great long weekend.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Thanks for popping
man.
in. All right, let's get to our bets of the day. This is a presentation of, I think you all know, Sports Interaction. This segment is brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook and Casino. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook. 18 plus. Please play responsibly. Are we betting on Ronda Rousey right now?
Ooh.
Should dare us? Who's gonna win that fight? Like I said, if we get on the ground, Ronda's winning. If we stay standing, Gina's knocking her out.
I'm just looking at the PGA Championship to see what I want to bet on today.
I don't know if Ronda's on here.
It'll be on there. All right, we're deciding together. Ooh, where are you, Cameron Young? Are you doing bad, Cameron?
MMA. Here we go.
He is -1. That's not bad. That's not bad in this tournament. That's who I bet on previous. Scotty Scheffler's rolling a bit. Oh, he's +1 today.
MMA hit tomorrow under the tomorrow section. And then
Okay.
we've got Rousey.
Yeah.
It's not letting me bet on it.
It might just be the odds are changing.
Oh, here it
sometimes.
is.
There you go.
Tomorrow, 9:35 p.m. Who am I going with? The odds of Ronda Rousey winning are way higher. Do we hit the underdog?
Go for the dog.
Should we go with Gina? I'm doing it. I'm going to put $20 on it. That's my bet today.
Holy shit.
What?
You're a gangsta. All right, I've got...
$20 would win me 117 if Gina can knock out Ronda Rousey. I feel bad. I should be betting on Ronda.
Why?
Well, doesn't she need to make a comeback?
Yeah, they both do, kind of. And they're both successful. They're
I don't
fine.
care. I'm betting on Gina. If you want to roll with me, go for it. What are you betting on today, Ryder?
I'm having a peek right now, and I think what I'm going to do, because I called it earlier in the show, and when I said it, it felt good. I'm going to bet that the Montreal Canadiens win in 7 games. That would mean they lose tomorrow night.
In
and then
Montreal?
win. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think happens.
I think they win tomorrow night. But do what you want, because every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction.
Well, I'm going Ronda then.
You wouldn't dare.
I'm going to, if you're going to be like that.
All right. I'm going to bet on Montreal to win then. Montreal and Gina versus...
Montreal to win in 7.
And Buffalo.
And Buffalo.
Good luck out there, friends. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. You can bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation19+. Please play responsibly.
Great show, Reese. Thank you for all your help.
Appreciate
Thank you. I have one tidbit to toss out there.
Hell yes.
yeah. Friend of the show, Greta, name dropped in the Drake album.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
The Greta Bar. I assume he's talking about the one in Toronto.
Don't care.
Or maybe it's YAG. Who knows? But he said, talking about a Maya that works at Greta.
Really?
Get her on the sauce. She's going to be on the sauce on Tuesday.
Let's get her
on
on
the sauce.
Maya.
There was actually somebody that I saw it on an Instagram post, and their comment was, "I'm Maya and I work at Greta."
Find her.
So maybe we got to actually connect.
Yep. That's awesome.
Are you guys going to be listening to the new Drake album? I think I got to give it a listen.
Yeah,
There's actually there's actually 3 albums in one, pretty much. I've only gotten to listen to like 7 songs so far. It came out last night at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
But
I kind of like to wait for 24 or 48 hours because then the ones that people seem to like the most rise to the top.
yeah, but
And then-
Don't you want to learn
I'd
on
rather
your own?
listen to it all through one time and be like, hey, this is the song that I like. This is the song that I like. This is this. I don't want outside opinions dictating what music I like.
Well, and I'm pretty
what
sure-
do you got? What do you got? A 12-hour lawn mowing session tomorrow? Who's got time to listen to an entire album front to back?
you can't listen to an album front to back?
No.
What? You guys
Ain't
are
got
radio
time.
hosts.
He
I
can't
thought
even go
this
to a
is why-
concert.
You
This
think
is
this
why
would be like a
Father's Day-
passion of yours?
This is why Father's Day shouldn't recognize plant dads because I got too much shit to do, Reese.
Oh.
And that's why I get my day.
You
Not
can't
for
listen. You
growing a
can't
plant.
listen to any music while you're doing anything.
Yeah.
No?
You got headphones in when you're coaching
No,
your daughter.
he literally raw dogs. He doesn't even know how to use the CarPlay in his Acura.
I listen to the radio. I like to support local.
Oh, great. Now we can't have a comeback.
Shout out to local bar Greta.
Yes, that's where we were going
I
with this.
like that Feisty Friday had a nice little feisty finish. Stay saucy. Enjoy your long weekend.
Smash
we'll see
that
you
like
Tuesday.
button. That is just gold to us. It means the world. And we got that Celebrini rookie card we're going to give away on the sauce next week. We don't work Monday, though.
I already wrapped it up. Show's done.
You forgot stuff.
Show's done.
Oh, I got one more thing. Go like my LOL reply to the Anaheim Ducks mascot. Wildling. I wrote back after they were eliminated because he said lol to us when we were eliminated. So I waited till they got eliminated and I lolled back. So go support that pettiness.
We're done.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.